Evening everyone. Well, that's it. A few weeks ago we had a quadruple in our hands. We out the FA Cup. So that left a treble of some sorts, and we've gone out of the Champions League to PSG. So yeah, this is a review of the match, but I think there's a bit more than the match to discuss here. I'm not going to rant. I'm not going to rave even though I feel it inside. Absolutely gutted. Really, really gutted. But yeah. Concede a goal in 12 minutes to Dembele. I mean, that put the tie level on aggregate after Harvey Elliott's smash and grab last week. Yeah. We had chances. We didn't take them. He scored a goal, but offside. Now the frustration I have with that, not because it was offside, but why do they have to wait for so long before they can signal it's offside? It's a stupid thing. I mean, I watched it on Prime and you had Alan Shearer literally saying it's hated. We've seen it before. But yeah, it goes to extra time. We make changes, but it didn't seem to do anything. We go to penalties. 1-0 PSG. Mo steps up. It's 1-1. And they get the second penalty. 2-1. And then we've got Darwin Núñez stepping up. And I knew when he stepped up he'd missed it. I knew. They take the third penalty. 3-1. Curtis Jones steps up. I wasn't confident. He missed. And then they go and score 4. And I think it was Doué that got the 4th. Was it Vitinha, Dembele, Ramos and Doué were the successful penalty takers of PSG. Maybe Alisson could have got to the first penalty, who knows. But yeah, I'm just frustrated at the owners for not backing us more in the summer and also backing us in January, because we could be in a state where we have no Conor Bradley and no Trent with injury. Konate came off, but it seems like he was more tired than injured. Gakpo didn't look up to it, but he's just come back from injury as well. So it's Tuesday, we have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday to recover, and then we've got the Carabao Cup final against Newcastle on Sunday. And all of a sudden I'm a bit concerned about that game. I just feel a little deflated after tonight. The solace is we expect Arsenal to go through. I mean, they're 7-1 up and they're going to be at home. You would expect Arsenal to get through that game, to be fair. So they would either have Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid. Either way, it's not going to be an easy game over 2 legs for them. They will be stretched, they will be pushed, they will have to fight for anything there. And if they progress, they've still got another game, 2 games at least. So at least it means we don't have midweek fixtures to worry about, and they do, without any. It's a scant consolation for being knocked out of the Champions League, isn't it? We still have the league to go for. We still have the cup final on Sunday. But right now the mood is flat. The mood is deflated. Maybe it's just raw emotion. I don't know. I really don't know. Because one thing about me is for football and sport and things, I do have a competitive nature. I don't like losing. I can accept defeat, but I don't like it. It hurts. So, Liverpool losing, I really, really don't like. We've only seen it against PSG, and I kind of coped with that because we were through, and it was the kids. Plymouth hurt. Plymouth really hurt because it's the FA Cup. The first match against Tottenham in the semi, I had belief because of Tottenham being Tottenham, and the way Ange plays. I had belief that at Anfield we could get something. The Forest game really did hurt because it was a shock. But tonight, it just feels like a kick in the teeth. Feel free to say in the comments whether you think I'm being harsh on the team or not, but it's just how I feel right now. I may feel slightly differently in the morning. I don't know. I won't be revisiting the result in the morning. But what we're seeing with possibly Trent injured as well, Gravenberch looking tired, Gakpo looking tired, and the only summer incoming we brought in was Chiesa, and due to his condition he's not really featuring a lot. Yeah. We monitored Kvaratskhelia in the January window, and he had an amazing game in the Parc des Princes, and the first half tonight he was a threat, less of a threat in the second half, but we all know the danger he can pose. He's very, very dangerous. I'm just going to move the laptop a bit. But we just monitored that. Apparently we didn't sell Darwin Núñez to Saudi Arabia. That's assuming there was a bid from Saudi Arabia in the first place. But let's put what's been said out there. We didn't sell him because we needed a replacement and there was nobody available to buy. We were linked with Omar Mamouche of Eintracht Frankfurt, but he wasn't available. So if he wasn't available, why is he at City? So he was available. We were linked with a youngster who is a Greek player. I can't remember who he played for in Greece. But he was at loan at Nuremberg, and we were linked with him. And they're saying he wasn't available. He went to Brighton. 20 million, I think it was. So there's two strikers there. Juventus loaned Mawani from PSG. Could we have not loaned him? The third striker there. So they say there was nobody available if we sold Darwin Núñez. I don't get. We sent Jadon Danns out to loan. Could he have taken some of those chances tonight? Could he have made a difference? Would it have hurt to have tried? In hindsight, I don't know. I just feel worried that the recruitment, or lack of it, from Hughes and Edwards could have a catastrophic effect on the season. It's a worry, it's a concern. But the flip side is that tonight could galvanise the team. It could give them a kick up the behind, so to speak. We don't know. It's a tough one to call. But yeah. I don't even know what the match stats were for tonight. Not that it matters, we're out. The possession was different tonight. It was 46 to us, 54 to PSG, whereas I think it was 71 to PSG last week. 19 shots, 3 on target to their 21 and 8, with 10 off target. Their 5. Two clear-cut chances each. 12 corners to 6. 3 offsides. So what have we learned from tonight? I think there's some players need to go. I was on the case about Robbo or Simicast going, and I thought Robbo did well tonight. So would you sell Simicast if you brought in Kirk as in House of Robbo as a backup? Just for his experience. That's my thoughts tonight anyway. Nunes needs to go. He can't stay. I think his head, the way he literally dropped after he missed, he knew. It wasn't a great penalty, and he knew. What are your thoughts on Mo? Because you could see he was visibly upset in that penalty shootout. Does he know something we don't? Is his last chance at the Champions League? Is he actually going in the summer? Because he looked upset. And I know there's gonna be a lot of what's the word? Frustrations come out towards FSG if he goes on a 3. I think it's going to cause a few problems, and that's a worry, because you don't know how people can react to things like that. And it's just an interesting situation. I just hope it doesn't get to that. But we are still 15 points clear. We still have the Carabao Cup final this weekend. I think the players owe the fans a performance of a lifetime on the weekend. We need to get the spirits back up. We've been wounded tonight. And some say there's nothing more dangerous than a wounded animal. So, let's see what happens. Eh? What are your thoughts on the game anyway? If you do match ratings, what would you give them? How are you feeling after the match? I'm sad. If I was to be summed up, everything sad. Frustrated, because we could have done something there. We had the chances, we just couldn't take them. I suppose right now I just feel a mixture of emotions. I mean, a number of times I've seen this club get knocked out of Champions Leagues, FA Cups, League Cups, title hopes dashed. I remember the Arsenal one title where we lose 2-0 in the last game of the season in 1989. I remember the two last day results against City. I remember the two recent Champions League finals against Real Madrid. I remember the Europa League last year. I remember the 88 Cup final against the Crazy Gang, Wimbledon. I remember 1990-91, we won the first 8 games on the bounce. And then if it was an FA Cup replay with Everton, I believe it was a replay, 4-4, and Kenny quit the next day. I've seen the highs and I've seen the lows. It doesn't make each defeat any easier to take. It still hurts. But yeah, that's me touching base with you all on what was a really disappointing night at Anfield. Alright everyone, take care. Drop your thoughts and views in the comments, and I will respond to them when I can. Okay? Take care. Alright, good night all.